Hello, hello. For a moment there, I had forgotten to boot up the YouTube stream part of it because I haven't been streaming much, so I keep forgetting how things work. There's that part of me that's thinking, did I miss something? Did I not do a thing? And it's possible I didn't do a thing, and then I'll realize it later and then be like, well, I didn't do the thing, I guess. But I tried to be as prepared as I could be. And then I got held up by a million things. And my body was screaming at me to eat food when it took ages for me to do all the other stuff. So I guess that checks out. So delayed everything by a lot when I wanted to start much earlier than this. Oh well, I'll eventually get things on time a little more. I'll eventually do earlier starts. I mean, this is still earlier than what I usually had started at before, but I would prefer to be like 2 or 3 hours earlier. Even more than that, possibly, but I'm not getting up early enough for that yet. But anyway, we're here. I'm here at least. I exist. I'm a technically real person. So I'm hoping that everything works correctly. It looks like it does. Yep, there's a YouTube stream there. There is a Twitch stream theoretically. So we should be all right. So things to know about ominous music. Things to know. I played this game, the original game, for the first time, like, what was it? 4 months ago or something. I'm not sure the exact date. I could check, I guess, but that would be more effort than I want to put in. But it was like less than a year ago for sure, and probably not even half of a year. I think I did it during the summer, so at most it was 5 months ago. But you know, I'm gonna play it again. And I had vague plans of doing that anyway. I didn't do, like, any of the optional content when I had played it for the first go, so I want to be doing more of the optional stuff. Whether I do that on stream or not, I guess we'll see, but I'll give it a try. And there's obviously new stuff and differences and all that. So one of the things that I'm not going to be doing, like I did last time I streamed this, is I'm not going to be, like, fully voicing everything. Or just in general, not voicing stuff for characters. And the reason for that is because I already did it, and it was a lot of work. And I don't want to do it again, so, like, when it's already been done. So this is going to be a lot more of a chill kind of stream. And different vibes, I guess. But I'm just going to be kind of vegging out and relaxing mostly, at least that's the idea. And just focusing on having a good time. So that's kind of where we're at with all this stuff. So that's the goal. That's what I'm going to be doing with this playthrough, and hopefully have a good time. I mean, I'm aiming to have a good time at least. So I think, unless I forgot things, this should be good to go. That should be all the things that I needed to do. It's possible there's something else I fucked up, and if there is, that's extremely unfortunate. You know, there might have been a thing I fucked up. But I can fix it. I can fix it if that's the case. Because I hadn't... Man. Yeah, I think what I did is I yanked an HDMI cable like 2 months ago because I haven't used my capture device in a while. I think I yanked an HDMI cable that goes directly to my monitor because I needed it in a pinch for something else and I couldn't be bothered to look everywhere for another cable. So I think that's what happened. So I need to address this. This shouldn't take long, but it appears to be what I did. So I made a mistake. I don't think that's what was nagging at me, though. I didn't actually anticipate this, but no one's here anyway, I'm sure. So let me just fix this real quick. Tim? Who the fuck is Tim? Tim the Raider? I've never heard of you. What do you do, Tim? I guess you're too busy being dead. Fuck you, Tim. Yo, what's up?
I used to be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down.
She's got fucking
married.
massive titties. Why does she have such massive titties? Why does she keep doing that with her head? Whoa, her boobs are going insane right now. You see that shit? What's going on there? Like, honestly, there's some... Just looking at Ashley and some of the stuff and changes, right? Like, so I noticed some things. And here, if you want some extra horniness for you, I noticed that they did something that you couldn't do in the original because it came out in 2005. Like, with her skirt, when she's going up the thing there and climbing, you can see her ass. Like, because of the cloth moving and stuff. That's not in the original. So you're already getting some benefits. Why is she still doing that? What is she doing that to? Oh, is she's draining it from him. From Orthorn. She's trying to kill him. Or no? What is she doing? She's like stuck. It's like anyone who gets in her line of fire gets drained. What are you doing that for? You good? Hello? And even hitting her doesn't make her stop. But yeah, this is pretty much just your standard kind of bad platformer. There's not a lot to say about it. And yeah, there's your fall damage. Now I'm dead. So that's kind of how this game is. There's a lot of this stupid nonsense. I actually owned this game on the Super Nintendo, by the way. I was punished by that by my parents. My parents bought this for me as a child. I don't know why they did. I never asked for it. Much like many things in life, we don't ask for it, but we are punished anyway. So there's fall damage again. Good video game. Very well designed. Don't you just love it? It's so great. That's Bubsy. Fuck Bubsy. Actually, let's not fuck Bubsy. Let's leave him alone. Error. Missing. Oh, that's good. I guess this is a bug on their part, because I have all the assets. A nice error enemy. Who doesn't like a good error enemy? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So I don't know what the problem was. It wasn't at all what I thought. It was, like, weird. It was very weird. It was, like, something to do with the connection to the Switch, with the dock. It was either, like, a cable thing, or, I don't know, like, something weird happened with the dock, so I had to reseat the cable. Because I'm using a third-party one, and it's worked fine. And it comes highly recommended, so I don't know what the issue was. It was really bizarre. So that's all it was. Everything was actually fine and hooked up correctly. It just... the dock failed to work like a dock. But it's working now, and hopefully will continue to. So let's get into it. Sorry about that. The thing that's a little weird is, like, why is it not, like, full aspect ratio? Obviously, I want normal. Oh, I know why it's not full aspect ratio. Okay, it's because it was on the fucking TV and I was having an issue with my big TV. So I need to change this. Yeah, weird idiosyncrasies, that's why. Alright. Now we can fucking play, finally. Jesus, it took way too long. Sorry about that. More so sorry for any VOD viewers. I'll, like, try and make a point to leave a time code or something. So that people can skip to where it actually starts in the VOD. Also, almost forgot to hit record locally. So that people can actually... I can actually use clips from it and not be annoying and awkward. Hi, Dubious. Welcome. You missed nothing. I had technical issues. And they appear to be resolved. Amazing. It's Mario. I can't believe Mario's here. I'm playing a Mario game. It's a shocking turn of events. Oh, it just goes right into it, huh? That makes sense. I think the original did that too. I'm gonna ignore these fights until I can no longer ignore them. Alright, gotta get used to the timings again. I mean, they're gonna be different on this, I'm sure. Wow, attacks really fast. Yeah, it definitely seems different. I don't recall the attacks being that quick. It was very speedy. Ooh, those frame drops are ugly. Some nasty frame drops. This poor Nintendo Switch is so old and crusty. Mine isn't really that old, but just the hardware is old. The music kicks ass, though. Some excellent, superb music. Alright, so you gotta attack the chain. There we go. There's some timed hits. That was actually, I think, a perfect timed hit. And I know I've seen, like, a little bit of this streamed by other people, just because everyone's been streaming it since it came out. So, I know some of the changes and some of the new features. Man, this is a really different timing. Yeah, it is the game just for you. I hope you have a good time watching. I explained this at the start when I was getting all set up and stuff, but I'm not doing any, like, voices or voice acting for this playthrough because I did all that, like, 4 months ago or something with the original. And the dialogue's mostly the same from what people said. So I want to kind of make this more of a just very chill vibes kind of thing. And also make it a point to explore the optional content that I did not explore in the original game. But yeah, it'd make this a lot faster for me. Funga! Yeah, love Funga. I love that that's kept in. Yeah, it makes it a lot faster for me to stream it when I don't read out all the dialogue. Probably half the playtime. Which is good, because I have too many games on the back burner, and I feel a little guilty starting up another video game when I haven't finished the, you know, the other ones that I have on the go. So I'd like to get this one done in a pinch. Doesn't mean I necessarily rush through it, just, you know, if there's a few ways to save myself some time, I'm gonna save myself some time, you know? It looks lovely, though. This game looks lovely. A lot of this isn't really, like, shocking to me, though. This is, again, not like a complete blind playthrough of the remake or anything. I have seen various parts of it already from just streamers, so... I got this for free, and you can't really argue with free. It was a gift by one of my good friends. So, like, I wasn't intending to buy this game, simply because it's too expensive for what it is. This game's like $90 where I live in Canada land, when you add in, like, the tax and stuff. That's what, like, full-price games cost, at least original full-price games. They have this new full price now that's a lot worse and makes them like $100, basically. Go back to bed. Yep, that's me. That's me. Mario's so real for that. And we got ourselves a storage box, new fanciful feature. We kind of have analog. Not really. The analog support obviously works, but like it's rudimentary. It's still like cardinal directions. They actually let you play with the D-pad, which is cute. Not the Switch D-pad is terrible though. It's really bad. At least on the Pro controller it is. Otherwise, I really like the Pro controller. I think it's one of the better controllers that I own. It's really high quality. Just the D-pad's awful because Nintendo forgot or just doesn't care to make a good D-pad anymore. They could just clone what they did with the Super Nintendo, but they won't, so they're weird. They only cloned it the one time. And that was, oh no, twice. They cloned it twice. They did the Super Nintendo Mini, and then they did it again with the Super Nintendo Classic controller. And then they proceeded to continue making bad D-pads for all time. I think they started making bad D-pads since what, I think the N64s was fine. Not that I've really used the N64 controller much to really have an opinion. I think it was with the GameCube was when that trend started of them forgetting how to make a D-pad. Oh, the frames are very crusty here. This is kind of one of these games, like these remakes, where you can tell it's on the Switch, even though it looks generally nice. Especially when it's blown up to a 1440p monitor that is quite close to my face. You can see a lot of the visual flaws, just to do with crusty frame rate stuff and aliasing and stuff. There's not really much in the way of anti-aliasing. Got a dog barking because, of course, you never have a moment's rest in my house these days. So, you know, there's always something going on all the time. It's just mad, pure chaos. There's a reason I've not been streaming much, and the main reason for that is because I've been unable to get any amount of sleep. It was only really today that I got an amount of sleep. Oh, I have to go back in the house, don't I? That's the issue. I have to go in the house. So I've spent like most of the past few weeks getting like anywhere from 3 to 5 hours of sleep and accumulating a massive sleep debt, and just not having any energy and brain power left over to do most things, let alone streaming. So that's kind of what's been going on with that. I don't know when the nightmare ends, but I'm hoping that things will improve. At least today it's fine, so I thought I'd get in a stream today. I wanted to start earlier, but a million things kept coming up. They got in the way of me actually starting earlier, so I only started like an hour earlier. Oh, I didn't want the tutorial. I didn't want the tutorial. I thought it was asking a different question. Hot jams, good musics. Okay, so they changed the control scheme for this. Now you don't press the same button. It's a little more natural. You now press A to confirm things in the menu. You don't just press the respective button to confirm your selections. Okay, cool. Are you done? All right, good. Okay, I'm free now. I'm free now. All right, now I can play game. Was not a perfect hit. That was a perfect defense. Okay, getting the timed hits is it's gonna take time to figure that out. I do really respect how fast the battle things are, though. Like, there aren't really load times for getting into a battle, which is something that was definitely a concern with modern hardware. So I am pleased that that's not a problem. The window must be really, really narrow for, like, a perfect hit. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. I think I saw Vinny get to that part. I don't recall there being jiggle physics. But I wasn't really looking for that or paying attention that much, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that is a really funny thing to have in a Super Nintendo game. It's pretty amusing. Oh, you just have like a quick use for the mushroom. That's cool. Alright, there we go. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that whole drama and stuff was pretty ridiculous, wasn't it? Twitch just not really understanding the internet at all. Just, there was no thoughts involved with any of that. They just did it unprompted and then reaped the consequences of it. It's amazing how people still have jobs when they're so bad at doing them. It is very impressive. But what are you gonna do? It's another day of Twitch just being themselves. Oh. Yeah, that was a lot of silliness. I think what I was more surprised by is not them rolling it back. I was predicting that. I was more surprised by them, like, speedrunning it. Like, they did it so quickly. Like, it happened so fast. I don't know what the remake changes. I don't know if magic is useful for Mario, if it even was in the remake, or the original, rather. I think it kind of helps. It might scale a little bit with some of the abilities, but not many of them, right? Like, because he still has the jump thing, and I don't think that scales off of magic. And it's not like that gives you more flower points. So even though it is a bigger boost, I don't think it actually does a whole lot for Mario, because the only thing that would use the magic damage would be, like, the fire flower stuff. And that doesn't get used too often in the game. So it's probably fine to just go with HP or, like, just physical. I would say probably HP. Because keeping characters alive is pretty cool. I think what I've generally heard about this remake is the base game is easier than it was in the original. But they made the post-game content, which wasn't even a thing before. They made post-game content exist and also be a lot harder. It's like the post-game content makes you a lot more sweaty. And I guess that's kind of how they did it. So they made it more accessible and easier to get through. Yeah, even with the remake, it kind of seems like they didn't make it obvious what stats do what. Like, with certain things. Maybe there's a help menu, though, that will tell you more. One thing that I kind of am noticing, though, are the number values are pretty different here, right? Like, I leveled up, what, once? And I'm already dealing a lot more damage, and I'm taking 1 damage from Goombas instead of 3. So the defense or scaling or whatever seems to be a lot more aggressive, at least for this part of the game. So I'm a little surprised by that, but I guess it helps make the game easier, right? It makes levels matter more. Because I don't remember the original being like that at all. I could be wrong. Like, I could always go back and look at the VODs. But it's not my recollection. Yeah, this is comfy. This is fun. I'm having a good time, which is what I'm aiming to do when I stream video games for the internet. This is a nice, easy, comfy thing to stream that doesn't take a tremendous amount of my brain power. At least where I'm currently at in the game. The post-game probably would, but for now, it's pretty chill. And since I beat the base game already, like, not terribly long ago, I generally remember what to do. Oh, they have a thing now that tells you when an enemy's almost dead. That's pretty neat. Just, again, something to make it more accessible and easier. I appreciate it. Yeah, RPGs and not explaining what stats do, that's like a time-honored tradition. Even like the Soulsborne games don't do a very good job of that. Very good introduction here. Much appreciated to have something like that. So I have a gauge move. May as well use it. Toad assist. Toad comes running to support you. Who knows what you might get. Oh, I have to jump. Okay. I see. Okay. Interesting. So it's like random. I see. I don't know if I timed that right. Oh, no, it does well. I think they said it would succeed anyway, right? So, even if I didn't get the timing right, it was still gonna work anyway. Yeah, that's what it was, so I didn't get the timing down. It just worked because of the Toad assist. Oh, it missed. Good. It's not a lot of damage. I should probably heal. Ah, I was not. I'm not in the groove yet. I'm still getting used to things. There we go, it's better. There we go. Oh, that wasn't a perfect defense. And we're still getting the hang of things, but we're doing all right. Yeah, this is a lot easier than the original. I remember even this fight had a little more zing to it, but you know, that's totally fine. Like I definitely am okay with this, especially when there's post-game content. Yeah, I've never played Terra Enigma, but I saw Sarah Lene stream some of Terra Enigma. I didn't really absorb much of it, though. I know she had to do a ton of grinding, which does seem tedious. But yeah, hopefully it's not like... So here's the thing, right? Like, there is that fine balance between completely dominating and owning the game and making everything trivial through grinding. And then, like, just, you know, having the game be more challenging. I think it comes down to your own preference, right? What you want out of your RPG, out of your video game. Modulate your own difficulty based off of how much you want to grind. It seems whenever you're in towns, the game's performance just stutters and has awful frame drops. Like, in a couple other areas, too. It seems to be specific places. Nice reflections. Some very fancy ray tracing going on here. That's definitely what it is. It's definitely ray tracing. Do I have to walk over? There we go. I'm trying to drink some water, and the game's making me press buttons and move my stick around. Well, it's time for some miming. Thank you, Mario. Good expressions. Yeah, I've kind of taken note of that too, where the grinding is certainly lessened quite a bit. Absolutely no need at all. So many tutorials. I mean, they're all from the original game. Just, I want to get out of my tutorial hell. I want to play video game. I know what these things do. I played the game recently, I know. It's okay, I understand. You don't have to keep telling me things. But I know it will. I know it will. It's kind of weird that there's no voice cutscenes. But I can understand the Nintendo's afraid of voicing characters. They've always been very afraid of it. It's still mostly just... like Breath of the Wild and Link and, what's it called? Tears of the Kingdom that have had voice acting. I guess Mario Sunshine had it, too, but it was also kind of bad in Mario Sunshine. One thing that I noticed, too, at least kind of eyeballing it, is it looks like the FMVs are done in 1080p, which I kind of figured they just stick to 720. But if I'm correct, they definitely look high-res enough that they're 1080. Oh, is Fire... I guess Fire Emblem is a Nintendo thing. It's always been on their consoles. I just don't really think of it that way. If that makes sense. I've never really thought of Fire Emblem as, oh, it's a Nintendo thing that they own and whatever. Because it's not ever made by them. Yeah, I've not really played any Fire Emblem. I own 3 houses. But I didn't really play it any longer than 40 minutes. Not because I thought it was bad or anything. Just didn't really get into it at the time. So yeah, no, I haven't played a Fire Emblem before. Alright, we got ourselves our first party member, Mallow. Which I kind of felt like he was very mid. And not particularly good outside of a couple instances of gameplay. It's a few battles here and there. Okay, so I think the next move is a shot. I don't know if this is the correct shop. I don't know if they're segregated shops. I don't remember how it works. But I have to go here anyway. Right. I don't even know if I can buy... I don't think I can buy anything from the shop until I get this done. I gotta do the Croco fight or whatever. Yeah, I gotta beat that guy up. Which I remember dying to him when I first did this. I died to one of the baby bosses. Because I didn't expect this game to be difficult. I think it'll be a very different thing this time around. Especially since the game does seem to be easier. And I also just know more of what I'm doing anyway. I think one thing that helps a lot is now that things are more animated, it's a lot easier to see what the enemy is doing, and then you can do a timed defense. I also believe this game auto-saves a bunch, like any modern game does, so I don't have to worry about, like, manually saving all that much. So that's a nice little feature, you know? Oh, angry Goombas. Yeah. That was not perfect. Now, I remember there's one mistake that I made that made Maulo extremely frustrating to use for several hours. And I recall it was not having his weapon. And the game kind of made it a little cryptic and easy to miss where the weapon actually was. I hope the remake kind of makes that a little more easier to understand. I assume it will. Oh, that was bad. I'm not getting these timed hits now. I think I'm doing it too late. There we go. I think I might need to do it earlier. Yeah. I mean, I'm just beating up the enemies because it's fun. And I don't mind being a little stronger, even if the game is a bit easier. Let's use some Thunderbolt. There we go, that's easy. Mallow's kind of getting low on HP. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm clearly getting closer to a level up, so I'd get a free heal anyway. But it is risky, but that's what saving's for, right? Delightful music. Very pleasant. Wow, look at him go. Oh, look at me fail that. Oh, this is awkward. There we go. I'm sure there's all kinds of secrets here, but I don't have anything to tell me where they are, and they're annoying to find. So I should fight those rats. Let's fight those rats. What's the worst that could happen? But should I save the gauge move for the boss? I might just get it built up again. Let's just use it. I just got my... Yeah, I just restored it. I barely even used it. It's fine. Yeah, just press A before it ends. Okay. I kind of... Yeah, I didn't get it. Fuck. I probably should heal. I think someone asked that or whatever on Vinny Vinesauce's stream of this. And I think the answer was no. I think they fixed that. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I think I bit off more than I could chew. Yeah, the timing on that Thunderbolt is hard. I don't understand. Whatever. Nice dancing. I learned Fireball. Alright, we'll take this. And beat up more baddies. Now we're talking. I haven't really figured out how to consistently get Mallow's perfect attack down. Not that Mallow's much in the way of an attacker to begin with. There's a lot of dudes here. I don't mind beating them all up, it's fine. They can all die. No, I fucked that up. Stop howling. Giving status effects, you jerk. This rat has so much health. I guess it's like a special version, that's why the prompt came up. He's like a boss. A secret boss. Because he had way more health than the lizards. Yeah. Alright, Mallow gets free level up. HP rain. Mallow's all about the magic. Otherwise, I pump it into HP. I'm gonna do magic. There's still another enemy, too. Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely not mastered. Not mastered these timed hit. Ugh, sorry, my throat. My timed hits. But it's fine. Alright. The next level up will take a long time. So, it's a big waste of time to try and go any further on it. How are there so many enemies here? This is astounding. Let's just focus on getting to the boss. Hey, alt, welcome. Yeah, for those who are not aware, I have emotes. Very long time coming, but I have emotes, finally. I've only had them for like 1 or 2 streams. But I'm pretty happy with them. They're pretty cool. I still have like a fair amount of slots I still haven't filled. But emotes cost money. So I haven't ordered any more yet. I'm not in a huge rush. I got a pretty good batch to start with. It's fine. Alright, where did I go? Just up ahead? Is this not the place where you race around him? I guess not. You just go over here? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's like here. Yeah. The treasure box is tempting. But now is not the time indeed. You are right. What a wise sage. Good enough. Well, that's a big batch of enemies. Yeah, I have not figured out that timing at all. It is mystifying to me. Okay, good. That does a lot of damage. I like how the music changes. It's pretty dope. Got a frog coin out of that. 1 second after it casts? What, so like early, not late? Yeah, they didn't clarify that at all. Yeah, no wonder I wasn't getting it. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the help. All right, now we do the chase them around hide and seek bit. I need to... Oh, we're all full. It gave me a full recovery. I'm not sure why, but I'm at full recovery. Oh, am I? Hey, Conan E. Hello. Yeah, twice the flower points and hit points. That is interesting. Oh, I think I got him. Am I? I'm doing pretty alright. Had a bit of a rough past few weeks, but I'm doing pretty good today. Having a delightful time with this remake. You're being a moron, it doesn't stack? Okay, gotcha. For anyone who might be curious, by the way, this is like dual streams, so it's on both Twitch and YouTube. So, in case you hear any cross-share, that's why. Twitch doesn't allow you to do merged chats, because they have silly rules and stuff, so... Yeah, that would be why you don't see any of the extra chatter. But YouTube's usually been pretty quiet for chat. You're actually, Conan E, you're the first person on YouTube to chat who's not been a weirdo. So congratulations. Congratulations to that. I haven't been streaming terribly long on YouTube specifically. But like, of the streams I've done, which have been like 6 or 8, you're the only one who's normal. All the other ones have been like people sending question marks or asking bizarre questions or demanding me to do things. Just a lot of weird people. So it's nice that there's an actual human being So I guess I gotta just sneak up behind him. I think it was like the original. But I have to like be better about it, not stupid. Yeah, I have to like... Yeah, he turns around and stuff. Yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, here we go. Now we're going into the boss fight. Apparently I can cheat on breezy difficulty. I didn't know you could even change the difficulty mid-game. So if I want to get the 100 jumps thing, I see. You get, like, the reward and stuff. It's interesting. It's good to know. If I recall correctly, this guy's weak to Fireball. Yep. 69 damage. Nice. That is a really good animation. That is excellent. I need to use Toad Assist. Alright. I don't think Jump would do more damage than Fireball. So I may as well just keep spamming Fireball. Okay, and then, do a Thunderbolt. It'll deal damage, at least. I don't know if it's gonna be a lot of damage. Nah, it's not that much. Ooh, that does a lot of damage, though. Alright, so I'm out now, so I gotta restore. Okay, and I'll do some HP Rain on Mario. Oh, fast attack. Yeah, the timing on this is really different from the original, as it would be with all the animations and stuff. Definitely takes a lot of adjustment. Oh, that does no damage. It's not even worth doing. Oh, he heals himself. You know, shouldn't be allowed. I think that's illegal. Just do a jump. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, well. Yeah, let's just use another honey syrup. So... let me think. What other things can I do? No, I didn't want... well, I guess defending with Mal is okay, but... isn't really what I wanted to do. I'm still getting used to the changes with this game has, because I kind of programmed myself to be like it was in the original, where you just press the same button to confirm what you're doing or whatever. I'm getting it all confused. Oh, that dealt more damage than last time. That was weird. I didn't really do anything differently. That was very easy. I guess it is kind of... that's the way that they designed the game, where the remake's easier than the original, but the post-game stuff is going to be a lot harder. Because that fight is a much bigger struggle in the original. That's a really big HP boost. I think I'll go with that. Got ourselves a wonderful wallet that we need to progress in this fine video game. Alright, so I guess I'm done here. Other than whatever secrets I didn't get. There's like a... of what little I know of the remake, there's like an item you'll get. That, there's an item you'll get that'll let you, be able to find where the secrets are far more easily. I'm starting to get the hang of the perfect hits. At least on Mario, I am. But yeah, I think Remake's cool. I think I'm having a good time. I expected I would. I generally enjoy a good Nintendo game. I guess there wasn't like a fast exit out of here unless I missed it. They make you walk back. I feel like the controls are a little easier too for just the platforming. It might be because the perspective's not such an issue. Because it got kind of weird sometimes in the original, where it was a little hard to tell where you were jumping. It's not a problem here. I think the best part about this remake so far are the it's like the soundtrack, the new soundtrack. I think that's the highlight. It missed. Wow, that does no damage. That checks out. Mallow was really useless with that kind of stuff. Oh, I got honey syrup. So, is there like an inn I can use? Do I even need to fight all these dudes? I forget. It might be optional. By the way, since I've already beaten this video game not terribly long ago, when I played the original Super Nintendo version, I don't mind backseating. If you've got a fun fact to tell me or an interesting thing, go for it. I don't care. I had already beaten the video game without, like, much in the way of help for the most part, so it's fine by me if you want to talk about the video game. There is an inn. All right, cool, cool. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I like that. That kicks ass. Yeah, that's the item shop. There's the... This should be the inn, yeah. 3 coins. Let's go for it. Get ourselves completely re-juiced up. I like how this is the exact same... After a while, he gives another item. Okay, cool. I like how that sleeping animation is just, like, pretty much one-to-one exact to the way that Mario looks at the end of Mario Bros. 2 USA. It's really cool. Mallow and his 1 attack damage. Shameful. Man, these guys have a lot of health. It really does seem like they want you to use Thunderbolt, huh? I haven't quite got the timing yet. I think I know what the timing is supposed to be visually, though, like as a visual cue. I think it's after he's done the little initial charge up. And that's when you're supposed to do it. Not quite. Very specific timing on that one. Well, I like how the blanket moves now when you jump on it. Jumping on that bed. Can I go in here? No. Not getting any items yet. Might be after I save everybody. After I get rid of the boss from this area and stuff. I should go in here anyway. Talk to the scared shopkeeper. Oh, I can buy stuff now. Is there anything worth getting? I guess the revive, why not? Get some status effect stuff too. And carry up to 8 or 10 mushrooms, have 8, that's fine. Oh yeah, this is like gear. Yeah, I would like those. Get some pants. Pants are pretty cool. I like those things. Cool. I have items now. I have gear. Anything to steal? There we go. Oh yeah, there it is, a signal ring. Yeah, I guess I probably could have gotten this earlier. Because if I want to go get all the treasures, I have to go back to that previous area now. I don't know if I want to do that now, though. May not be worth the trouble yet. But... the signal ring's pretty cool. But you have to have it equipped on a party member, right? Yeah, and it doesn't, like, have any statistic value. Doesn't really do anything for you for stats, so it's mainly just put it on when you're looking for secrets, I guess. I mean, I'll put it on Mario, why not? I also got the hammer, and I forgot to put the hammer on, so I did that fight without the hammer, making it more difficult. That was definitely on purpose, and not just me not noticing that I, you know, had a weapon I could have equipped. Yeah, I believe that's the case, Dubious, as it was way later. I don't think I found it when I was playing the original, but that's because I kind of rushed through it. Oh, that was a big flub. When does Mallow get his weapon? How long do I have to wait for that? Because if they don't tell you about the hammer, then they might be like the original where you just miss Mallow's weapon, and then you go forever without him having a weapon. Really? Missing? I did, but he didn't give me anything. Did I miss the opportunity to get the weapon? I have to beat the boss first. Okay, thanks. Oh, okay, so it's like a bunch of steps. Okay, they make it kind of elaborate. Weird that they lock it behind so many things. Yeah, 2 damage is awesome. Just incredible value. It's exactly what you're looking for. Mallow is such a weird character. There's like some uses that Mallow has, it seems, but otherwise he seems extremely mid. Someday I'll get the timing on that. Or maybe I won't, because I'll stop using Mallow. I know that this game has a major difference, though, where you can play it like Final Fantasy X, where you can swap out anybody without any penalty. And that changes things a lot. So Mallow might still have some use. But otherwise, I don't really anticipate using him a whole lot. Okay, other than secrets I probably didn't get, I think that's everything. So I can just go forward. Is there any... Well, I could go to the inn here. Get re-upped. Yeah, get re-upped. We need the extra juice. We want to be at full power. Yeah, I think it's a really good change as well. I really like the Final Fantasy X system in a turn-based game. It's one of the reasons why Final Fantasy X, in terms of its like battle system, is one of my favorite JRPGs. Hidden treasure nearby, huh? Well, it'd be easier to get the hidden treasure without like a million dudes. So I'll get that later. Now, I've not played nearly that many Final Fantasy games, so I can't say, oh, it's my favorite Final Fantasy. I don't know if it is. I think I like 9 more, even though the battle system's not as good. But I think my opinion doesn't matter a whole lot when I've barely played Final Fantasy games. I haven't even played most of the ones that people say are the best ones. I've only beaten Final Fantasy 9, 10, 10-2, and then like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which is like a spin-off. And I think those are the only Final Fantasy games I've beaten. If I recall correctly, which it may be completely incorrect, I got to the final dungeon of Final Fantasy 12, and then I just didn't finish the game because I don't know, it just happens sometimes. All right, so let's do our gauge. What's that do? Star Gust. Oh, is that like free damage? Nice, nice. Oh, very nice. Damn, that's a good one. I have not played 7. I mean, I technically have played 7, but I didn't get very far, and I wasn't really engaging with the game's mechanics correctly. I'm planning to stream Final Fantasy VII sometime soonish after I get through a bunch of the other games, like, in the backlog, plus get through this. It is definitely in the future. Alright, so... I guess, yeah, let's do Thunderbolt. Oh, it's a weakness. So it's doing something. It's stunning him. Okay. So it's actually valuable to me then. Yeah, that was, like, really good. That was a really good gauge thing that I got. The blue is the one I'm going to want to aim for. I'm just catching up with chat a bit here. Alright, I'm caught up with chat. I'm gonna go beat him up. Oh, fuck, that was terrible. I guess I don't need to use Thunderbolt again, right? It's not like the stun's gonna stack, so it's probably better that I wait. Let me just deal, like, 1 damage to this guy real quick. Oh, it's 2 damage. There we go. No stun that time. It seems like it's way easier to get perfect guards in this game, and I'm not complaining. I think that's good. It makes it more skill-based. Oh, they're back. Oh, he's gone. I don't like it when they vanish. Nice. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's right. I did beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, I did beat that. So that's another Final Fantasy game I played. I didn't understand half that game. So that's why I want to go back to the original, because it assumed you had played the original because they lied to you, because they think they're so funny and they think they're like Evangelion Rebirth, like, what's it called? It's not Rebirth, it's like Rebuild. Yeah, Rebuild. They think they're like Evangelion Rebuild and they're being all smart and stuff. So they just ended up confusing everybody like me, who just wanted to play the remake and not bother with the original. Anyway. I didn't really deal too much damage. Yeah, I mean, not everybody played the original game, right? So... But, like, you would assume... You would assume that the remake was a remake, but it was and it wasn't. It didn't really end up being that. It ended up being something weird and scary instead. Ooh, it's a freebie. Nice. Oh, they say you can't block this. All right. That's why it didn't work when I tried, I see. Still can't get the timing on that, but I still won anyway. Also, if I end up liking the original Final Fantasy VII, I definitely want to do the some of the extra stuff like Crisis Core. I don't think I'd stream it though. Since you're here, Alt, or even Dubious, whoever, like, who has confidence in knowing things about the video game, and if you know anything about the remake, if they change stuff, is magic at all useful for Mario? Or is it still kind of like whatever? Because, like, it's got a big boost, right? Like, it's a pretty substantial magic attack boost, but does it really come into play much other than Fire Flower? Like, the jump doesn't scale off of magic, right? You just pick the one that's the most, otherwise just physical? Okay. Yeah. But this is a really big magic attack boost, so I thought maybe it might make sense. I mean, you do get magic defense out of it regardless, so it's not like it's completely worthless. You do, like, get something out of the flower. So, yeah, this might be fine. Appreciate the input. Get a lovely new animation for our star obtaining, getting. Glorious. How have the volume levels been, by the way? Does the game need to be louder? Or is it just right? I never really asked. The volume levels look fine to me, but they could technically be a little louder, maybe. It's good? Alright, as long as it's good. Oh, gotta go talk to the scared Chancellor. Gotta do another miming session. No. I like how they still just come out of Mario. They basically, in a lot of ways, appear to have kept this game pretty one-to-one. Like, so much of it is the same, but just a lot of improvements. The battle system's probably one of the biggest changes, really. Just a lot of new stuff added onto it. Yeah, so now we do the Karo sewers. So I guess we're done here. And I gotta go talk to the shopkeeper. and get treasures. I could get my treasures. My understanding is there was an additional mechanic, but I don't know if it's something I have to unlock. But, like, supposedly there's, like, some kind of extra indicator to tell you where the treasures are, other than just telling you. Like, there's, like, a rumble feature or something. Some visual indicator that you're getting closer. Oh, it's, like, up there. I see. So is this, like, the secret that you could miss? Is this the one that you were talking about? I think there is a way to get it still. I recall people saying that it's not missable anymore. You can get it, but maybe just not now. It might be, like, later. Like, it might even be now if I go back. Yep, see? It's really hard to get on you, dude. There we go. Beautiful. Guess I'll check the other rooms real quick. Gotta check this out. I found peaches. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I got a mushroom out of finding peaches. Question mark. Very normal video game. I didn't know about that secret until I watched Vinny Vinesauce do that. So I didn't know that was in the original. Weird pervert Mario video game. Mario's just a weird, creepy pervert. Alright, so... I don't know if I went in all these buildings yet, but I'm gonna double check. I think I've been in here, but I don't know if I had the signal ring on to know if there was a secret treasure I missed. I do like treasure. Treasure's pretty cool. We got a note here. Off to Star Hill to make their way... Oh, it's the wedding people, right? We see them later, I think. Any more dastardly secrets? No? Okay. So, one of the things that I've been doing off stream, because I've barely streamed lately, one of the things I've been doing is I've picked up Grim Dawn again. Grim Dawn's one of my more played video games. I have, like, just under 800 hours in it. I've played it on and off, like, since it roughly came out of early access. So Bandit's Way is the place I was at before that I can get treasures in. Yeah. I'm just gonna, like, go around with the signal ring and get the treasures I missed. And get into battles that I don't want to get into. Easy battles, but battles I didn't want to do. Wow, that guy has so much health that not even that was enough. I still have to talk to the shopkeeper too, right? Yeah, I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that now before I forget. It's very easy to forget these things. The load times in and out of major zones are pretty long. That's like one thing the Super Nintendo version did well because it was on a cartridge. A cricket pie. And I give that to the grandpa. And that leads to the sewers with that whole ordeal. Yeah, we'll get the treasure here first, because I'm sure I missed some stuff. Hope people are having a good time, though, having a good day. Did anyone do anything interesting? Or was it kind of same old? Oops. Didn't want to go back there. I wonder if the signal ring is very specific or not. Like, is it only when it's genuinely nearby, or just, oh hey, this whole entire zone has a treasure? You got all the Skulltulas in Ocarina of Time? Awesome. That's definitely an ordeal. It's a whole lot. It's a lot of Skulltula. They have like, what, 100 of them or something? Maybe more than that. I wonder if there's a setting. You think there's a setting? No. Oh, they have different battle controls. Oh, that's cool. So they actually have the original controls included if you want them. Do I? Maybe I do. I don't know if I've even gotten used to Type A yet. I think we'll do Type B. See if that works out. If I get confused again, then I'll switch them back. But I thought there might have been like, maybe they had a funny little setting for the signal ring or something. They give you like a vibration or something when you're near a treasure. I swear that's a feature, because I thought that when I was watching someone stream this, maybe it was Vinny, that there was something they talked about, or he talked about, that was a feature. But maybe I just don't have it yet. There's like an improved signal ring or something that you get. That could be it. Because it's still kind of hard to find the treasures when they just generally tell you, oh, hey, they're in the area. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do that now. It'd take too long. I'm going to wait to see if something comes up later that'll help. I like how they added the booze. I don't think that was there on the world map before. World map in general is pretty detailed. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, for anyone who has wondered why I've not gone back to Majora's Mask, I liked the game and was having a generally good time. But the issue was that I was playing on an N64 emulator, and it was really jank. And I kept running into so many problems and things that were kind of dragging down the experience. And I had streamed too many Zelda games in a row and then played like 90 hours of Tears of the Kingdom. So I kind of got burned out on Zelda, and even now I still feel a little bit burned out. I'm starting to get less burned out, but it's still like there. And at this point, I think I feel more comfortable waiting for like the decompilation project to finish for the PC version to release, because that's probably going to be out sometime next year. So it seems to be on track for that. So I think I'd probably be better just doing that. Failing that, I might just like play the OG N64 version through the Mister, because there's an N64 core on the Mister now. I remember getting extremely lost in this place multiple times, so I don't know how well it's gonna go this time around. I don't even think I remember where everything is, or how to navigate this hellhole. Maybe the remake will make it easier. I don't know. I feel like I already screwed up. There's a lot of nasty camera stutter in this area. It's funny, I never really took notice of that when I was watching other people stream it. But maybe I just wasn't paying that close attention to see it. Oh, those guys have an extremely long wind-up for their attack. Little fuckers. Okay, just outright miss. This is status effect hell, isn't it? This is kind of rough. They have two different attacks as well. That's not really fair, is it? Yeah, and he can't do anything now. He's useless. We do have items to get rid of that sort of thing. But they can just put it back on him immediately, so I don't really see the point. I appreciate the new music a lot. Definitely a very strong point of this. Oh, Mallow got a level up and some pure water. I think those are the things he used on the ghosties. He does like a bunch of extra damage. Man, I'm getting another big boost again. I don't know what's a bigger boost here, the HP or the... I think it's this still. This is still better. There's like a 2 boost. The other one was like 4 more HP, which I don't think is the highest that goes. Oh, I got a Mimic. What? Very good name. It's a very good name for Mimic. What? I approve. You think Fireball works on this guy? Oh, I pressed the wrong button because I got confused. Because I put it to the OG controls again, and I forgot about that. Maybe I'll just switch it back. I don't know. HP Rain. It's, oh, it doesn't do anything. You'd think wood would burn. I guess not. I think the Type B controls are jank because they don't change the prompt for when you use certain things, so it seems like that's a bit undercooked. Doesn't seem like it was really thought through. So I think I'll switch it back to Type A after this fight. What's with all these unblockable attacks? Oh, that dealt a shitload of damage, huh? Oh, it's a free revive. Oh, that's something. I don't think the super move is worth using on this one guy, even if he is a boss type enemy. I assume, yeah, he's almost dead. No need to waste it. Nice, Mallow gets the killing blow, as it should be. I got the True Form pin. If I recall correctly, that one's pretty good. Won't be turned to mushrooms or scarecrows. Yeah, I think some enemies might even do that. I think below might do that. So the True Form pin is going to be useful. I might be confusing it with another boss, though. Might be one of the ones later. Can I not get the boo? There we go. Seems like I guess I did the best I could with that. I got everybody, right? That's good enough. I'm gonna change these controls before I forget. And let's go back to Type A. It's not really like the game seems polished enough to... If it still has the same prompts for like the fireball and stuff to just mash A, that's gonna just throw me off and be weird. Those enemies were moving in a weird pattern. Oh my god. Oh, these guys are fleeing, huh? Okay, I didn't get this one. What's this? Eggshell? Oh, it's like a free defense up. Oh, okay. Resist one enemy attack. That's not as useful. That's just okay. That was a lot of damage. I'm gonna use the flower tab. Give me a full recovery. I know I got a bunch of them. I've just been saving them for just getting a full recovery when I feel like it's necessary. Okay. I don't know if this is on the right track or not. It might be. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. Where's this go? This is just the beginning. Nope, that's not the right way. Yeah, it's so easy to get lost in these sewers. They're such an ordeal. They make the sewers so much damn work. I think maybe I was supposed to go down that area and I screwed it up. Like, there was supposed to go through that pipe that you drop down into. That might have been it. But I can't reach it now from where I'm at. Wow, the frame rate's terrible here. Holy fuck. I'm down. They made the water too powerful for the poor little Switch. They can't handle it. At least when you're like, you know, that's just the Mimic again. At least, you know, when you're in combat, it doesn't seem to ever drop frames. So that's good. Where's this go? This is just the bottom of this area, but I still want to see where it goes. Seems to be the beginning again, if I recall. Yep. Just at the beginning. But, I mean, that's kind of where I will probably want to be, because I want to drop down, right? So once I get over here, and then I go down this, it might lead to where I want to go. Okay, so it's that area. Do I want to go all the way down there? I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, this is different. Okay, here we go. And that will change the water. And that'll open up a new path somewhere. I think maybe just go all the way down here. Just straight. No? Hmm. Yeah, they don't make this easy to navigate, do they? I feel like I'm making all the exact same navigational errors that I did when I played this on the Super Nintendo. Because, like, my assumption is you were supposed to go all the way through this, because that's, oh, it might be a pipe. I think it's a pipe. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think it's the other end. There's, like, a pipe, right? At, like, the very far end of this, and then you go down that, and it leads you to where you need to go. Yeah, like here. Yeah, this is it. Here we go. That's more on track. But you can still screw up here because there's other routes to take. It's not like... It's still a little bit confounding. Okay, no, it's not that bad. Okay, it's fine. So this is the boss. And any gear changes I want to make? Prevent poison. No, we don't have anything else. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing new. Alright, let's fight Belome. I think Belome's supposed to be a reference to something, but I forget what, because I don't think I played it. Okay. So, I don't remember what this guy's weaknesses are. I think Thunder might work on him. I don't remember. I'm gonna do Fireball just as an opener. No, doesn't... It's not a weakness. That is. Okay, I got the hit that time. It is much later. I'm not sure what you were talking about, Alt. That was, like, way longer than a second. That is, like, closer-ish to the end of the... to the end of the hit. It's just very, very specific timing, I guess. I didn't get that time. Oh, no, he does. He does turn people into scarecrows, so that was right. I did remember correctly. So that didn't do anything because Mario's got the true form pin on. Excellent. I think I'm starting to figure out the timing on that. It is literally just before it ends. Well, he's eaten now. He's been vored. So there's nothing I can do about it. Hey, Bunchies, if I said your name correctly. Is this game any good? Yeah. It's Super Mario RPG. It's very similar to the original Super Nintendo game. And the original Super Nintendo game was very good. And this is just like a better version of that in most ways from what I've played so far. Which admittedly isn't a ton, but it's pretty solid. Hope you're having a good day. Or a good time zone. I'm gonna use some honey syrup here. Oh, that's good. Good, perfect defense there. The animations are really nice in this version, and they add a lot to the experience. There we go. That's the boss fight. Yeah. So, like, one of the big differences that this game has from the original is this game has a lot of... Like, they generally made the base main game easier. They made it easier, but they added a post-game that has a bunch of hard content. At least that's what I've heard. And so far, that seems to line up with my own experiences. Because it wasn't that long ago that I played the original game. For anyone who did not see that playthrough, it's all on my YouTube channel. So I have the VODs for the original Super Nintendo. So yeah, it's the left. Yeah, it's similar in a lot of ways, but has a lot more polish, more modernisms. It's got auto-saving. It's got really good animations. And it kind of more... Like, it kind of shows a lot more detail that you didn't see with 16-bit sprites. Oh, the frog coin was on the other side. Oh, well. Missed a bunch of coins there. It happens. Yeah, this game's really good. It's accessible enough for pretty much anyone, even if you aren't, like, really familiar with RPG games all that much. I think that there's a lot of really good games that you can buy on the Nintendo Switch, especially since it's basically at the end of its lifespan, with a virtual guarantee that the next Nintendo console comes out sometime next year. You know, at the end of the lifespan, it's got a pretty large roster of games to go through and many good options. Like, Mario Wonder is excellent of what I played of it. I played like a few hours of it, haven't really gotten back to it yet. Like, Mario Wonder is superb. Tears of the Kingdom was really good. It's not everyone's cup of tea. There's always people who complain a lot about the new Zelda format. But if you like Breath of the Wild, you're gonna really like Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't know anything about Pikmin. I have not played a Pikmin game, so I can't speak about Pikmin with any confidence other than that a lot of people like Pikmin. And apparently Pikmin 4 is very good for the people who like Pikmin games. But, I think this game's very good. I'm not doing very good at this barrel jumping minigame, though. Ugh, darn. Oh, terrible, terrible. I lost too many coins. I got 39 coins. I didn't even reach the 60 coins they want, so I don't get anything. You can come back to this minigame and get more stuff, but I'm not really going to spend time on it right now. I got a Koopa shell, though, which is a new weapon. New weapon upgrade for Mario. I mean, the Switch kind of has a large diversity of games, like a big roster of games to play. Kind of like everything's on the Switch, sort of, even if they're not always the best versions to play for certain third-party games. But yeah, like Switch has got a lot of stuff on it. Everybody wants every video game on the Nintendo Switch, so they all end up on there, even if it's not a good idea, like The Witcher 3 or like Doom. Did Doom 2016 go on the Switch? I think it might have just been Doom Eternal. But yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. And yeah, you got all the Fire Emblem games. I guess there's the two main ones. Gotta talk to the Frog Sage first. Yeah, I never did the Frog Melody thing. I lack confidence in those types of minigames. I'll give it a try this time, though. And, just to clarify, because a lot of people do read out dialogue in RPGs, or do little voice acting bits with them. I had done full voice acting for this game, like 4 months ago or whatever, when I had played the original. So I just don't really feel up to doing it again. The entire thing. Because it'd make the playthrough like twice as long. And also just put a lot more effort into my voice than I want to give. So I'm kind of not worrying about that for this playthrough. I feel like I did my contractual obligation of reading the dialogue out loud. I feel like when it comes to the whole streamer reading things out loud, people are kind of divided on it. Some people really dislike it when streamers do that. Other people prefer that streamers do it. I don't know. We don't have any good solid data on it. Like, what's the majority preference? I would assume that based off of, like, the many streamers I've watched over the years, more people tend to do it than not. So maybe there's a preference for that. I don't know. This is a hot jam. I did not want the recap. I was pressing buttons a lot. No, don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. What kind of games do I play often? A lot of different stuff, really. I've always been... Well, I wouldn't say always, but for probably the past, like, decade or so, I've played a lot of diverse amounts of games. There are some games that I will not stream or don't prefer to stream. And there are some games that I will, like, be more willing to stream. I think that for types of games, like genres, I play a lot of RPGs, whether it be on stream or off stream. I really like the Diablo type games. So, like, you know, stuff that plays like a Diablo game. I really like those. I don't really stream them, but I do like playing those a lot. And yeah, a lot of RPG stuff tends to be a big main staple for me. Mallow's not a tadpole, by the way. It's a shocking turn of events. But, yeah, so, like, I play a lot of platformers. I like a good platformer, particularly a 2D platformer. Big fan of Celeste. Big fan of, like, you know, Mario platformers, Donkey Kong Country. Big fan of Donkey Kong Country, particularly the original Super Nintendo trilogy. I've streamed that a lot. It's kind of one of those, like, series of games I can play almost on autopilot since I've played them so many times. And I've also... Let me think about other stuff that I do play. A lot of first-person shooters. I play a lot of FPS. I did stream Ultra Kill a long time ago. I say a long time ago. It was like a year and a half ago. I've played lots and lots of FPS games over the years. I have played Hollow Knight, but I've had 3 false starts on it where I would get as far as beating the first real boss of the game, and then a little bit after that, dropping the game. And it's not because I disliked the game, I was having a good time, it's just sometimes I have a hard time getting into certain games. And it's not because there's anything wrong with them, sometimes I'm just not in the correct mindset to really properly enjoy them. I tried streaming Hollow Knight once on, like, YouTube many years ago. And yeah, I did, like, one stream of that. A couple times on my own, I tried playing it. I'll get back to that game eventually. It was good, but, like, Metroidvanias in general, I've not played a ton of. It's kind of one of those genres of games that I don't have a lot of experience in. And I'm, you know, I've like, delved into them a little bit. I've delved into them a bit. And I generally had a good time. I did a full stream of Metroid Zero Mission. That was also, like, probably about a year and a half ago, I think. Do I want to do the music thing now? Not really. I don't even know what it gets you. I think I'll come back to the music thing later. I'm not in the mood for it right now. I don't know how much effort that's going to be. I'd rather just do the RPG things and beat up dudes. I don't want to do that mini game now. Hey, Lando the Rando. Appreciate the compliments. Hope you're doing well. There's a wealth of VODs on this YouTube channel that'll have lots of things if you ever want to watch stuff offline. I don't have, like, every single thing I've streamed on, like, the YouTube channel, but I have a good amount, and there's, like, a few things I haven't uploaded yet. So I think the next area is Rose Way, right? Yeah. Well, this looks really nice. This is a pretty big glow up. My only complaint about the visuals for this remake is the Nintendo Switch is struggling for its life when it comes to, like, the camera movement with the frame rate. It's like a weird Unity bug, like with the engine, the game engine Unity that this game's using. It doesn't happen too often, but it's a bit weird. Otherwise, this has been super delightful. What would be my best, like, VOD? Like, that would be, like, my best stream. That is a very good question. My best stream. Gosh, I don't know. A lot of people really liked my original playthrough of this game on the Super Nintendo, like my first playthrough of it, which that was about, like, 4 months ago. That's all on the YouTube. Let me think. Some people really like when I did, like, retro variety streams. I put a VOD up of that, like, a couple days ago for one of those streams where I played a bunch of random GameCube games. People tend to like that stuff a lot, too. It's really hard to pin down what's, like, the best. I think what's the best kind of depends on what games you like people to, like, play, right? Like, what kind of meshes well. I think that's usually the best answer. That's kind of how I feel about it when it comes to streamers, is if I like the streamer and what content they're doing, my favorite streams of theirs typically tend to be for my favorite games, right? So that's kind of how I feel about that. I'm getting my ass kicked here a bit. These guys deal a lot of damage. I think I got the timing down on the Thunderbolt. For those who are not aware, this game has, like, a timed hit mechanic. And you deal more damage when you get it down correctly. They also have a perfect timed hit thing. Oh, we're both asleep. That's not good. We're stuck in a loop. How do I get out of the loop? Okay, good. Oh my gosh, it just keeps doing it. It keeps happening. It seems to be an AoE sleep. It's not good. I'm gonna Thunderbolt again in the hopes that this ends this guy's life. No, I didn't get the hit on it. Wow, this guy's got a lot of health. Like a whole lot of health. I'm gonna heal Mario. This is a very annoying enemy. Oh my goodness. Should you buy the game? Are you a big fan of the original game? Are you a big fan of the Super Nintendo release of this back in like 95? 94? It said this guy was almost down, but he's still going. How much health does this dude have? Like fucking 150 HP or something? He's not going down. This is like a boss fight. Goodness. I'm not convinced this guy's gonna die. Finally. See, I think this is a delightful game and it's quite fun, but it's also 60 US dollars. And I think that factors in a lot to whether it's like worth it for someone, right? If you're a big fan of the original game, then it's probably very much worth it to you. For me, this was a gift. It was given to me by a friend, so I got this for free. And for free, this is like fantastic. For full price, I was not planning on buying the game for myself personally because of two reasons. One, I didn't have... I didn't want to spend full price on a video game since they're expensive, especially in Canada. And I like for a game that's about like 30 hours tops, I think, if you do all the content, that didn't really seem like it was worth it to me, especially if like I'm not replaying the game a lot or whatever. But like, if you're a big fan of the original game and you're really into that, then I think for those people, it's very much worth it because they've got that nostalgia factor. I don't have that. I only played the game like this year. Like, I played the Super Nintendo game this year, so I don't have any nostalgia for it. But I think that's my answer on it, right? If this one's better, so far I would say it is. It's very similar in a lot of ways, but for the things that they improve, it's a pretty big improvement. There are also just some things that are different, right? Like, the battle system has a lot of changes. They're what I would feel are good changes, but they're changes nonetheless. Like, they have perfect timed hits now. That's like one of the big new things. That's a perfect timed hit. That was not in the original game. So when you get a perfect time hit, it does an AoE attack. And that's completely new. Before, it was just you got a timed hit, and if you didn't get a timed hit, then you would flub the attack or whatever. So they changed that up. So they have two different versions of it now. And they also... I don't have enough party members yet to demonstrate it, but I do know that they have like a Final Fantasy X system for the party where you can dynamically swap out any party member that's benched in battle. So you can just like swap people out at will. And that's another really big change. So that means that you're not tied to a single party, like group of party members anymore when you're in a battle. So I think that's a pretty big change. I think for most people that would be a positive. So many status effects. I don't think I have any accessories yet that protect against that stuff. Oh, I'm playing as Mario. I thought I was doing Mallow. Oh, and there's also this gauge attack now. Where you do like a gauge move, and there's like a percentage gauge meter in the bottom left. That's also completely new, so you get like these limit break attacks. And currently I only have Toad Assist because they're based off of having a full team of party members. Yeah, like 3 people. And there's like a whole bunch of different combinations depending on who you have in your party when you use it. But when you don't have enough people, you just get Toad Assist. I'm not going to use it right now because it'd be a waste, but it's another new thing they added. But yeah, I think like probably for someone like you, it'd be worth buying. If that's your goal, you want it to be like the old times but new. I think that this succeeds in that quite well. All right, I guess I have to start here first. Nice. Okay, your brother's birthday being close to Christmas, huh? That is indeed trying. Am I going the right way here? Oh, it goes over there. I see. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. I think there's like another route I can take. Oh, enemy. Star Slap. I'll use the gauge here. Oh, that's the one that gives me FP, right? Yeah. Oh, and an attack boost. Oh, those guys hit really hard. That's actually dangerous. It's a good thing that does a lot of damage. Oh, you're on Twitch now. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, feel free to watch on either platform. Doesn't matter to me. That's why I'm dual streaming. And thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, dual streaming is really easy. Oh, you just stay on. I thought you had to jump to change the path. Well, that makes a lot of sense. that you just stay on it and it'll keep going. I should probably... Oh, I was gonna say I should probably heal before I get another battle. And then Milo gets killed. Thanks for stopping by, Lando. See you around. Have a good one. Alright. Yeah, I definitely didn't heal in time. Alright, let's use that pick-me-up. Yeah, there is a lower latency setting for YouTube that kind of gets it a lot closer to Twitch. But it unfortunately has the side effect of making the video quality tremendously terrible. And I'm not a big fan of that, personally. I think most people don't care, but I'm kind of like one of those people that tries to care about that stuff, even if most people don't. Especially since those streams are archived, right? Okay. So this guy just has 1,000,000 HP, right? So this is just gonna go on forever, just like last time. It's the same awful fight. Yeah, it's gonna go the exact same way as it was before. I'm gonna run away, because I don't want to do that fight. I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, let's see. Use a mushroom. I have to use them in the field? That's weird. Why do they make me do it that way? What was the button for that? Oh, here it is. No, I've never tried Roblox. It's not really my thing. I'm way outside that demographic. Despite the way that I sound, I'm a lot older than you think. No, Roblox was way past my interest level. How do I get over there? Maybe I just go around from here or something, I forget. Oh, that guy... What was the point of that? They just run away immediately. They didn't even have a chance. But Roblox is well outside my interest. Like, it's definitely not one of those things that, even if people try to sell me on it, would be able to succeed. Like, I'm generally a pretty open-minded person, but I've seen Roblox played before. And it's not my cup of tea. I especially don't like the way it looks. Okay, let's see. So I should use... Let's use Thunderbolt. I've also got just, like, an infinite amount of games to play. I'm definitely never lacking in a video game to play. So it's never really been too much of a problem for me, finding games to play and enjoy. Nice. Like, probably the... I don't know why they keep pushing these guys in front of my face, these Shy Guys. At least that guy was easier. He didn't have, like, fucking 200 HP or something. Like, the most that you kind of would see me be willing to give a go would be, like, Fortnite. I recently picked up Fortnite. I'm not going to stream it, but, like, I picked it up, and, of what I've played of it so far, I'm having fun with it. But Fortnite also has multiple game modes now. That's kind of what made me want to try it. Because it's not just the Battle Royale anymore. I haven't really spent any proper time on the Battle Royale yet, so... Man, that enemy takes so long to attack, just like the original. At least they're weak. Like, they don't have a lot of HP. Ah, there's the super jump. Yeah, that's the one... Yeah, that's the one that, like, decimates the game if you get really good at the jumps. Yeah, I haven't really played a Battle Royale game, so I don't know how I exactly feel about it. The concept may or may not appeal to me. I don't know. I just haven't really engaged with it much yet to have an opinion. I imagine something like that would be better with a friend, which is what my plan was on when I would get into the Battle Royale. And give it a shot. At least for Fortnite, I hear that solo Battle Royale is kind of a bit ridiculously punishing, so... Getting the perfect timed hit on the Koopa shell is really easy. Most of the time. Nice. If you don't have enough games to play, I would suggest playing more retro games. That kind of fixes that problem. Then you have too many games to play. I know that for some people, this is definitely like their first exposure to my stream, but I tend to stream a lot of retro games here. I don't play tons and tons of new releases. I definitely do play some, like this, but this is also tied to being a retro game. So that's part of one of the reasons I'm streaming it. So if you want to learn about retro games, this is a pretty good place to do that. Because there's this thing called emulators, right? And emulators are very accessible and pretty easy to set up and get into. And there's like a million billion guides on how to do it for all kinds of different systems. Plus, you know, there's just the easy way of just like paying someone else to set them up for you, like Nintendo. Like they have the whole Switch Online stuff with a bunch of retro games on it. These dudes and their status effects, man, they are so annoying. Yeah, there you go, exactly, right? That's the glory of emulation, and they have them for all kinds of systems. And they run on potatoes, so you don't even need a good computer to run most of them. The only ones that you need a good computer for are like PS3 and Xbox 360, but the emulators for those are like still very much under development. I wouldn't call them like ready for prime time. I keep doing that because I keep thinking they changed it from the original. It's been confusing me. For some reason, they make you do it this way now, and they don't make you do it from the main menu. Yeah, I seem to have gotten the timing down on that Thunderbolt. It took a while, but I figured it out. Yeah, I knew of Club Penguin. I never got into it. As again, kind of the same reason I didn't get into Roblox. But, I do know of this Club Penguin. It seems like this guy has a lot of health. How did I miss that? I thought I had that down perfectly. That was weird. They got that one. Oh, no, he's doing it again. This guy cannot be stopped. There, good. Yeah, a lot of people are really into Club Penguin. For my, like, generation, it would, like, the Club Penguin equivalent was, like, Neopets. That was kind of what we were into, was Neopets. Not everybody. Certain people, it wasn't Neopets. It was, like, Maple Story and stuff. But I never got into Maple Story. Maple Story still exists, though. Neopets technically exists, but it's, like, a husk of what it once was. How old am I? I'm 34. It's nice to see Bowser. Yeah, most people don't think that because I sound like I'm 14 or something. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. The snapping is very good. I'm glad to see the snapping in 3D. Exactly. Also, welcome in, Megami Infini. I sometimes have a hard time saying your name. Just because, I don't know, it's like my brain needs to slow down to say it, otherwise it feels like it doesn't flow right in my brain. Rosetown. I'm motoring through this game. It probably helps in not reading out all the dialogue. Yes, we got this part. We don't get... Do we get Gino here? I think we get him after the fight, right? I don't remember. No, we do get him now. Okay. Oh, I like how they have like kind of a shader that makes them look all plastic or something. Make them look like toys. Because before in the obviously in the Super Nintendo version, you couldn't really tell because it was just sprites. So they just kind of looked like miniature sprites, and you just kind of had to use imagination that they were supposed to look like toys. Yeah, all I really know about Club Penguin are a couple memes, and that everybody was sad. Well, not everybody, but like a group of people were sad when it was taken down forever. Yeah, I figured you were more on the young side. I'm enjoying the hot jams. Oh, we gotta jump to prove that, Mario. When I see the name Gaz, it makes me think of a now defunct company called Gazillion, who one of the big things that they developed were Marvel Heroes, which is a free-to-play Diablo-like game. And to Gaz. And Marvel Heroes is yet another one of the live service games that is just dead forever and nobody can play anymore. Because game preservation is non-existent for live service games, unfortunately. This is a cute little toy battle. Yeah, Contra is really cool. Yeah, Contra is a good time. I'm not at all good at the Contra games, but I have played them, and they're really fun. There are definitely some what people consider bad Contra games, but they're most of them are good. This is a really nice FMV. For those who don't know that terminology, FMV means full motion video. It means this is pre-rendered and not a real in-game cutscene. And if you're wondering, how can you tell that it's a video file and not in the actual game? Because the actual game doesn't look this good. That's why. And this game still looks solid. Like, the remake's visuals are solid. It's just that you can tell it's on the Nintendo Switch because of the resolution. And the jaggies, so to speak, on the polygons and stuff are pretty visible. Probably not as visible on the stream feed because I've got it shrunk down a bit. And video compression also hides some stuff, but... Oh, I like how the music is, like, dulled out. They got, like, a filter on it when Mario's still asleep, and then it goes back to full when he wakes up. That's a nice detail. Yeah, the NES is a pretty neat console. It's definitely got some bangers on it. I haven't played a ton of the NES because I missed that boat, and I've like played more of it now since I do a lot of retro stuff, but I haven't like done a lot of deep dive into the NES. I've seen a lot of people stream many games from the NES, so I'd consider myself reasonably informed. Just haven't played a lot of it personally. I think that the NES is full of a lot of games that are interesting kind of prototype games, but you're harder up for finding NES games that have aged well. They do absolutely exist, though. So if I recall correctly, the way that this works is I have to move into the next dungeon area, and then Gino shows up as like a guest fighter, and then he joins my party after the boss. I think that's how this goes. Oop, I wanted to go into the shop. Okay, so nothing, no weapons, but this one, do you sell weapons? Here? Okay, here we go. Thick shirt and thick pants. For only the thickest of boys. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, these are good. Don't know if I don't remember what status effects are coming up here. I genuinely do not remember. Oh, I'm out of money. I'm poor now. But, you know, I got some accessories, some options. Yeah, I don't remember what's coming up for that. I think I'll, yeah, put the wake-up pin on Mallow just because he does a lot of casting. So, preventing mute or sleep would help a lot with that. There might be some little goodies around town, maybe. Take a quick look. Yoshi's Island's really cool, yeah. I've beaten it like once or twice. It's been a long time since I've done it, though. And I haven't played it on stream. Someday, I'm sure. So I think probably good to move on to the next area. I think I have to talk to the guy in here. No? Oh, it might be... I think it might be one of these areas where you have to leave the town and then you go back to the world map and there's a new area you go to. Yes, it is. This looks nice. Looks really nice. Good lighting. Very pleasant. Major difference from the original. Alright, so we got a special enemy. Let's do the super jump. I'm sure I will not get the timing on this very well. I'm not good at this. But we'll see how many jumps I can get. Yeah, that seems about right. That's about roughly how good I could do in the original game as well. I'm not, like, amazing at doing that. I think that's the one that turns you into a scarecrow or whatever. Yeah. So True Form Pin's probably the one that I want to have equipped on both characters sometimes. I don't have enough money to buy another one, though. Where am I from? From Canada. This gorilla has a lot of health. Not related to Donkey Kong in any way whatsoever. Nice. Yeah, Canada's a pretty good country in some ways. I don't like its economy, though. Everything's too expensive here. Oh, that's another fake mushroom. Oh, I did not defend at all there. Uh-oh. Oh, it missed. Good. Germany, huh? I don't know much of anything about Germany. Oh, I missed that. I still died anyway. He still died. It's fine. I guess that enemy was tougher because it had the frog coin, right? Yeah, that checks out. I think all these are, like, fake. Like, there might be some real items in here, but I guess if you get close enough, it'll tell you. Wow, it missed. It's rough. Yeah, I mean, I don't have, like, an amazing opinion on what place is the best place to live in. I've barely been outside my own country. I went to, like, US on a vacation, like, 14 years ago for about a month. It was more like a road trip, really. And that's about the extent of the traveling, like, proper traveling that I've done. I've barely been around anywhere. Traveling's expensive. Costs a lot of money. Now, I think this lets you use... Okay, they still force you to use it from this menu. It's weird. I'm confused. Why do they keep, like, saying that I can't use the menu to heal and stuff? You can use recovery specials in the field with Y. Oh, like, oh, I see. Yeah, reading helps. I don't know why they changed that. It's weird. They should give you an option to do it in either menu. Okay, so let's see. This one is just a big maze. Just gotta find which one's the right one. And I don't remember what it is. I'm poisoned. Lovely. I don't remember what the Octolot does, but he looks powerful, and I fear him. Oh, I'm out of FP. Guess I'll use a honey syrup. Oh, I only have one left. Darn. That's kind of a bummer. Maybe I don't... Well, I guess I have the other thing I can use. I just can't use it in battle. Oh, that runs away? I didn't know that. Oh, I just got one. Nice. I can use the other thing, the flower tab. Nice. That's smart. That's thinking. Yeah. I mean, that's how it is. That's life. You gotta do different stuff sometimes, and I don't really think I have too much input on the topic. It's like, as someone who's barely done any traveling, I can't really say too much one way or the other on those types of experiences. I tend to be very much a home buddy person. I don't do a lot of going around. All right, so... Man, I have no idea which is the right one. I guess let's go through all of them. I think this is another dead end. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, that... Wow, that dealt a lot of damage. I'm gonna use this. I haven't gotten this one yet. What is this? Power mushroom? Attack up. Oh, and a free heal. Nice. Big damage. And a nice juicy frog coin. I should heal him. Or should I? Nah, he's not low enough yet. Nice. Yeah, this is just another dead end. Unless I'm misunderstanding the navigation of this area, I thought that there was a bigger one that you went to and it interconnected other areas. Is that not what this is? No, it's not. Maybe I'm in the wrong section in general. It could just be in, like, this is not an actual way to progress and I'm just going to the wrong spot. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good time zone. Yeah, there's not a... I think I've been through all of them now. It's just a big clown car of enemies now. I guess the side effect is I'm getting a lot of extra... I'm getting a lot of extra XP or money. That's something. Okay. Yeah, these are all like just dead ends. I think I made this mistake last time where I think this is just a dead end and it's not actually progress. There may not be a correct like tree trunk you go into here. They might... Or maybe I have to fight this guy, the Wiggler. It's weird that he's sleeping. You'd think he'd be awake, right? Why are you the only one sleeping? How do I wake you up? Oh, there we go. Just had to jump on him. Angry. Oh, I think that made a path? Because I didn't see this before. Or it moved me. No, it moved me to a new area. I see. Yeah, so those other ones were japes. They were fake. They weren't real. Yeah, this is more what I remembered. Oh, that's nice. So you don't lose items. How convenient. A good modernization. Oh, there's Gino. I was moving fast enough to catch up to him, but the game disagreed. I think it's boss time. Whenever they give you a save just before, it's usually how it goes. Yeah, I got stuff. I guess I could use another flower tab just to top my FP off. Good old Boyer. I remember this boss being a little tricky because he has like a weird gimmick that kind of makes things a little tougher. But I think I'll be okay now that I kind of remember how it goes, and just the game in general seems so much easier. So it's probably not going to be a problem. One thing that I was not anticipating, though, is just how bad my vocal stamina has become from just the lack of talking in general. Like, I figured it'd be a little bit fatigued, but even though I'm not doing any voices or anything, it's still, like, a lot. You're so cool. The doll is so cool. Technically, Gino's a star spirit. Mario's ready to go. Wow. Mallow's got those big fists. Terrifying, horrid little creature. Yes, Mallow, you're very cool. Mallow's my least favorite character in this game. Just in general. This guy talks like Yoda. Oh, Mario, you're so cool. I wish you still did the peace sign, though. That's a bit of a lame change. And, like, the reasoning behind it also sounded stupid, assuming that that was a real translation. The reasoning was, like, that Mario is too kiddie if he's doing a peace sign, and it's cooler if he does a hat thing, and we want to make Mario cool. It was something like that. So the Geno beam made no sense in the original game. I, like, never figured it out. The remake fixed it. So if I was good at super jumping and I'm not that good at it, I could just, like, one-shot this dude, or at least, like, deal a ton of damage to him in one go. And I think that's a cool thing about this game with the super jump. And if you're awful, you get one in and you completely waste it. I don't know how I fucked it up that badly. That's embarrassing. I usually do a lot better than that, but I guess I misjudged. That was sad. Yeah, and the whole locked thing. Oh, the toad assists are also locked? That's lame. Not that I have the gauge up yet. So I think if I use the special, that means that's what's going to be locked. So I have, like, a choice. I don't know if the original gave you a choice. But that's fine. I'm almost out of FP anyway. Okay, hasn't happened yet. I don't know if he's weak to Fireball. He might be. We'll give it a go. No weakness. We'll do a Thought Peek. 513 HP left. That's a lot. No weaknesses, apparently. Oh, okay, he just chooses. Okay. So now I can't attack. That's neat. Okay, we'll use item. Alright, we'll try the super jump again. It's hopefully a little better this time. I don't understand why I struggle so much past, like, 11 or 12. In the original, it was the same problem. I don't get it. Like, why it's such a difficult thing for me to do. I've seen other people manage to get a lot further than that, but I can't do it. It's bizarre. And I consider myself to be pretty good at games. So I don't really get it. Also, I guess the Thunderbolt is useless on him. Cool. I guess Mallow will just be on healing duty or whatever. That was bad. Okay, I got the timing on that now. Got extra heals. Alright, so specials are gone. Oh, that was an attack. The game fooled me. That's not a lot of damage. The heck? Status effects. Oh, great. My favorite. Cleansing juice. I like how the game tells you can't block a thing now. It never did before, and that always confused me with a lot of these attacks. Whether I was doing something wrong or if it was just a game. Now that they've clarified it, it's a lot more clear, you know? I'm sure that was a very smart sentence I just said, but you know what I mean. Oh, apparently Geno got clapped. Let's bring him back. We're actually starting to get a little dicey on our health. Yeah, we're gonna heal Mario. I missed the timing on that. I didn't need the full timing anyway. Yeah, it's really hard to keep people alive. This guy's a lot harder. He was kind of a pain in the butt in the original too, because this is a really awful gimmick. And I don't have any means to get my FP back, so this makes this even worse. I really should have bought more stuff or gotten more coins or something. This is not a good place to be. Because I can't do anything. I'm, like, in a bad spot. I can defend, I guess. I kind of just have to wait until I can attack. Okay, there we go. So no more items. I also like how this game has rumble feedback from when you do, like, stuff in battle. It feels better. Already gone? Man, this game's excessive with making sure I cannot attack. Obnoxious, even. Very bad luck with this fight. Very bad luck. Honestly, I don't really recall too many boss fights, even in the original, being too difficult or, like, rough. It's really the early game that kind of gave me most of the problems outside of Smithy. And he's the final boss, so that made more sense. And I think I still got him on the second try or something. At least that's what I recall. Oh, there's nothing I can do, so just defend. Just gotta wait until he, lets me do something. There we go. Oh, messed that up. Doesn't help that this guy has a ton of health. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I never even got to use the gauge move. I couldn't get, like, enough momentum for it. Oh, they're introducing the triple moves. I figured this was different. Oh, they're just giving it for free. That's interesting. That's fun. cool. That's a neat way to do the end of that boss. Introduce a new mechanic in an organic way. I thought he said that you couldn't use those moves, though, but I guess he only specifically said the Toad Assist. That's fair. Yeah, he has a hard to pronounce name. So he's just Geno. Or Gino, I don't know. I don't know why you say his name. Made up name. I now have a full party. I can now do more things and not be so limited. It won't truly pop off, though, until I have Bowser and Peach, but it's a start. Things are coming together. All right, so where did the game want me to go next? Over to the left? Moleville? Is the Pipe Vault new? I think it's new. Or, like, just an extra area you can visit. I'm gonna go back to Rosetown, though, for, like, items and upgrades and stuff. And also, it's been restored, so there's probably some new stuff. What is it with towns in this game having, like, weird camera issues? Like, just in towns, mostly. Alright, so everyone's got all their stuff back after beating the boss. I think that happened in the original as well. Nice jam here. Delightful jams. Alright, so we have one of each of these. I think I want 3. 'Cause I think there's like 1 or 2 boss fights in this game. That benefit from having like 3 of these true form pins. Alright. And then I want to buy honey syrup. And then I'm broke again and I have no money. I know I can sell stuff, though, and I maybe should try that as well. Alright, so anything else I want to look at? I think I already went in here, right? Or does it even let me go in here? No, actually, did I do this? Yeah, I did this. I did this already. Oh, this is like a little secret house, right? Stay still. Let me get on your house. There we go. Oh, nice. I don't know what the big button did. Maybe it made like a path toward the house or something? It did. Okay. I wouldn't say so. shits itself for half an hour. I'm sorry. I said hello. I've been there, though. I've been having a lot of problems with Twitch in general. Sometimes, like, when I'm watching Twitch, it'll just completely crap out, and other stuff seems fine. It's been an on and off issue I've been having for the past, like, 2 months with Twitch, and it's really frustrating. I even tried using a VPN, and it didn't really help. So, like, yeah, it's kind of a bit weird. I think there's been a lot of weird jank with Twitch's servers in general. I don't know if it has anything to do with your situation, but that's what I've been experiencing anyway. That said, another thing that I should mention, just for people who are vaguely aware of when I normally start streams, I've been aiming to do earlier streams, and I even intended to start earlier than I did today. I just ended up having to do a million things in real life. But, like, I'm aiming to kind of start more in, like, the afternoons in Pacific Standard Time. Like, maybe, like, anywhere from, like, 1 to 3 p.m. I haven't really, like, ironed it out yet. I'll probably experiment as I, you know, can feasibly start streams at those hours. And, like, I have one of my main reasons for that is because, especially during the holiday season, which is imminent, like, for a good 2 or 3 weeks of that, the internet here kind of historically gets really shit around, like, the evening hours, like those peak hours, because there's just too much congested traffic. So it makes it impossible to stream. That's what was my experience last year. And just in general for download speeds, I kind of dealt with just the similar sort of thing. So I'm trying to avoid that in general, you know what I mean? But also I kind of think that an earlier time might just be beneficial in general. I haven't had the best of luck. Streaming during evenings anyway. Even I know it's evening now, but, like, you know what I mean. Earlier starts have kind of helped in my experience. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of been what I've felt so far. I'm actually honestly a bit surprised. Maybe it's just my lack of confidence or something. I'm a bit surprised that there's even, you know, people who are willing to watch me. Like, especially today when there are so many other streamers on right now. Goomba thumping. 10 coins. I don't even think I have 10 coins. You're out of cash. You better learn to get many. So this is what, like... Is this just, like, a series of mini-games? Or is there, like, other stuff here? I really appreciate that people, you know, choose to watch me over so many other people. That's a lot of enemies. Is this kind of like a grinding place? Like, is this where you do grinds? Oh, bad timing on that. I don't know if this was in the original. I might have just forgotten about it or ignored it or something. Uh-oh. Status effects. Wow, these guys take forever. Uh-oh. I should be able to get them killed anyway. Mario's immune. Well, not immune to sleep, but immune to transforming at least. Oh, I can still use this anyway. I forgot you can still cast when you're a Scarecrow. I fucked up the timing on that because I was too eager. This is a bit of a rough encounter, but it does seem optional, so I can't complain too much. It doesn't even seem like it's difficult. It's just time consuming. Do I get anything for that, or is it just painful? You get a pretty good amount of XP and coins out of it, and you get a Sleepy Bomb. CP bomb. Alright, big HP up there. Or is it a big HP up? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Love the dancing. Another good HP up. HP is useful and good. Oh, those guys steal your coins. Fuck. Oh, you just lose everything. That's rough. Oh. Brutal. This place sucks. Nice. Oh, there's still more I could get? Fuck! Oh, forget it. It's not worth it. I see their game. I see their game. Oh, I'm in the Yoshi place. Yeah, this was in the original game. I just ignored it or, like, missed it. So there's, like, a Yoshi minigame here. I knew this was in the game. I just never found it. It's got Boshi. Boshi the Rock. Yoshi! Oh, who am I talking to here? You? This? Oh, the OG Yoshi. Ah, an interpreter. Good. Gotta get cookies. Am I cracked? I don't know. Am I cracked? I got cookies. Are they Yoshi's cookies? I've never done the race, but I heard they made it a little easier to understand in this version. Yeah, give me instructions. A and B alternately along with the rhythm. Tighter it is, faster I go. Eat a cookie to make me go faster. I'm fine. A and B, and we got a practice mode. I'll practice again. I didn't feel like I did anything differently that time, but I'm sure it'll make more sense in practice. I don't understand. That wasn't even remotely close. I just kept jumping a lot. I understand there's a rhythm and a beat, but, like, I didn't get it. I have a complaint about this. It's that in order to try again, I have to go through a whole rigmarole. They don't give me, like, a quick option to retry. They make me, like, get on the Yoshi again. And then you talk to the other Yoshi, go through the dialogue, say yes, then talk to Boshi, and then go. Also, apparently Toad bothers me every time, too. And asks me for instructions. So that's a lot of, like, time just to do a retry. I got it better that time. The visual cues are easier than trying to pay attention to the music. But I tried to use a cookie and it doesn't do anything. I pressed Y and it didn't work. I kept pressing and pressing it and it wouldn't do anything. I don't understand how you use a cookie. I thought you just press a button, get a boost, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Extremely confusing. I lost it somehow. I gained it back, but it like... And the cook... Okay. What? I had to like mash the Y button like nuts for the cookie to ever be used. Huh? Why is it so unintuitive? And this is the remake. And plus, they have to talk to Yoshi each time to even get on him. Since when I had to get permission to saddle up on Yoshi? Mario World, you just did it. No consent required. Yoshis don't have rights. All right.